If I told you that today, billions of dollars in the stock market are bought and sold not by human decisions, but by computer algorithms, you probably wouldn't believe it. But an event in 2026 proved exactly that. On April 7th, 2026, the world's attention was focused on the Middle East. Tensions had been rising for weeks. Investors were worried about oil supplies. Fear was spreading across financial markets, and stocks had been under heavy pressure. Then, suddenly, Donald Trump announced a ceasefire with Iran. Within minutes, the news spread across the globe. The very next day, when the U.S. stock market opened, everything looked completely different. The S&P 500 surged. The Nasdaq rallied sharply, and the Dow Jones posted strong gains. Television networks and newspapers immediately claimed that investors were relieved, and that was why the market was rising. But if the story were really that simple, there would be no reason to make this video. Because at the very same time, multiple reports were saying that the risk of conflict had not completely disappeared. Oil supplies had not fully recovered, and many shipping routes were still operating under restrictions. In other words, reality and the stock market were telling two very different stories. So what actually caused the market to race toward record highs? To understand that, we have to go back a few weeks. After the conflict began, many of the world's largest hedge funds became convinced that stocks would continue falling. They built billions of dollars worth of short positions. A short position is simply a bet that the price of a stock or an index will decline. If prices fall, the trader makes money. But markets don't always move the way everyone expects. As soon as the ceasefire announcement came out, stocks moved slightly higher. At first, nobody took it too seriously, but prices kept climbing. Suddenly, traders who had shorted the market began losing money. That's when the real game began. As losses grew larger, brokers forced many short sellers to close their positions. To do that, they had to buy back the same shares they had previously sold. This process is known as a short squeeze. The same people who had been betting against the market were now being forced to buy it. But that's only part of the story. Today's stock market is very different from the one that existed decades ago. Back then, investors studied company earnings, analyzed financial reports, and made decisions based on business fundamentals. Today, much of the market is driven by algorithmic trading systems. Many of these computer programs don't care whether a war is happening or not. They simply analyze charts, price movements, and statistical signals. If their models generate a buy signal, they purchase billions of dollars worth of stocks within seconds. That's exactly what happened during this event. As soon as the market broke above several important technical levels, algorithms began buying aggressively. Now, the short squeeze and algorithmic buying were happening at the same time, pushing prices even higher. But another powerful force was still waiting in the background, the options market. Today, millions of investors trade options. When large numbers of traders buy call options, market makers often have to purchase the underlying stocks to reduce their own risk. This process is called delta hedging. Now imagine what happened next. First came the short squeeze. Then algorithms joined the buying. After that, options dealers started purchasing shares through delta hedging. Together, these three forces created enormous buying pressure, sending the stock market even higher. To most people, it looked like everything in the world had suddenly become normal again, even though reality was far more complicated. This is one of the biggest reasons why the stock market and the real economy often move in completely different directions. Today, a large portion of the U.S. stock market is owned by passive index funds. These funds don't analyze whether a company is good or bad. They simply follow the index. If a company's weight in the index increases, the funds automatically buy more of its shares. At the same time, hedge funds often trade with significant leverage. When losses become too large, their systems automatically close positions without hesitation. Meanwhile, the options market constantly adjusts itself as prices change. In other words, today's stock market is influenced less by human emotions and more by automated systems. That's why even a small piece of news can trigger billions of dollars in buying. People assume the market moved because of the headline, when in reality, it was often the result of a chain reaction